Do I look here when addressing the people? That's strange.
Straight into the camera.
Is that too much?
I don't know.
Down the barrel? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to It's Boss Time. Kinda It's Boss Time. The best pure strikers in podcast history. Official Rico Constantino fan chat. Sports entertainment analysis. And lifestyle coaching show. We do not have Murphs.
No. He's away in an undisclosed location that has...
Undisclosed location that has ladies who enjoy vodka and yoga and little tattoos of waves.
Yep, like saying namaste a lot.
And smoking marijuana and having unprotected sex by the beach. Lovely place in which we are not. We are trying a thing. We're doing a thing.
This is new.
Here.
We watched each other mark the area which starts the audio and the video of the podcast, and I'd never seen Cobra clap before.
Yeah, well, that's not usually how I clap because I'm usually holding the popper stopper because of my makeshift bullshit here. So usually you'd see me go 3, 2, 1, and you didn't see me do that. You did then. Anyway, we want to start making some video content and making visual podcasts because that's all the rage. And quite frankly, we are behind in the times. I apologize for the way Trini's webcam looks.
Yeah, so do I, because it's my webcam. It's obviously...
There's boxes there. What is behind? Is that a foam box?
That's a styrofoam box.
Bite it
That
right
way.
now. Bite
That
it.
way.
Go and bite
Biting
it.
styrofoam.
Bite the styrofoam. I thought what we could do, keep the content relevant.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of people will be coming from Murph's little channel. We're not going to play the whole thing because you probably have already seen it. You can go and watch it, and otherwise you'll just be sitting here for half an hour looking at our faces while we go, oh yeah. But I thought we'd watch... What if AEW invaded WWE? So Murphs has changed his video style recently, and it's doing quite well for him. This one's already had 60k views. I'm not going to read the comments because I don't want to spoil anything. But neither Trini nor I have viewed it, so we'll give it a watch. Give our opinions. And this would be a nice first little bit of video content for It's Boss Time. And we're still having Murphs involved because he did this. So I thought it was a nice way to do it. Rather than, I thought maybe we could have videos talking about everything we like about Murphs and just lie about a bunch of historical incidents. But instead
historical incidents. Oh my God.
We'll just enjoy some content made by Murphs himself. So let's just get started, I suppose.
Sports entertainment analysis hath only one royal
family.
Main event of NXT. Joe Gacy versus Bron
Who's Joe Gacy?
NXT championship.
Yeah, exactly. No, he's the
Match, though.
sort of Bray Wyatt, Undertaker sort of vibe dude on NXT. And that's Wardlow, apparently.
Is it?
He's dropped
What?
both Gacy and
What are
Breaker,
you-
and the whole crowd is shocked. Wardlow
I'm in
walks
shock.
towards the entrance as two security guards approach.
What move is that? I've never seen that before.
It's an F5?
It's like a
An
F5.
extra little...
Wardlow
Bit of
looks
momentum.
at the
Little
barrel
bit.
of the camera
Yeah.
and
What's he saying?
screams,
This is...
war.
Oh! Typical Wardlow accent.
Next week on Raw, the most recent arrival from
Nah.
AEW is, of course, under the microscope. That being Cody
That's
Rhodes.
not a real tie.
He's asked later that night, Khan tweets.
Ooh, nice touch.
That was
Yeah,
just a shot across
I enjoyed
the bow.
that.
Vince has always acted like other companies don't exist. Shortly after this tweet is sent, Vince
The man
storms out
himself.
in the middle of the main event of
Wow,
Raw, and
fresh
he
off.
Be
demands
careful.
the camera.
Careful on the canvas
And his
there.
message is
Maybe.
really
Fresh
simple.
off indecent
He says,
conduct
a shot across
charges.
the bow, no one should even dare enter my airspace. That
Accusation.
wasn't a shot.
Yeah.
It was a declaration of war. And we...
Oh!
Oh, he did it.
Wardlow is in the middle of a match with a local talent when, as perhaps anticipated, through the crowd comes Bron Breakker. And he
Why is
sees
Murph still
Breakker
trying to
coming,
make Bron
and he
Breakker a thing?
welcomes it. Breakker rushes the ring
yeah.
and the brawl is on. But
'Cause he
Khan
likes him, I
and
suppose.
AEW, they knew this was going to happen. They were ready. Here comes Danielson
still think his name
and
is
the
silly.
AEW champion, Jon Moxley. But Breakker has done the damage already, and he escapes through the hostile crowd.
So many birds.
As he
Let's
leaves.
turn on the bird
So
counter.
many
So that's
birds.
2.
What? 2?
It's now time for SmackDown, and things couldn't be more intense.
Vinny
Blame
needs
him
more
for going,
Botox.
But it's then, on the monitor
Not
next to
Botox,
Vince, we
man.
see Jon Moxley and Bryan Danielson of the Blackpool Combat Club. And they are standing in Vince. Rollins and Moxley have a deep history. We know that. Owens and Danielson are very
No, Moxley has
familiar with
never
each other
been
as
in
well.
WWE,
The crowd
so-
is going crazy. They can't
Neither
believe
is
their
Danielson.
eyes.
No.
Backstage, we also see all over the building. But the camera then catches something
Some
very,
jizz?
very significant.
What is happening?
It's Cody Rhodes. He's down.
Oh, that's right.
He's exhausted. He's exhausted from
He's-
fighting racism
Someone
all
has
day.
gotten to him, and the show goes off the air.
Oh, there's an ad? So Murphs has sold out and
Tension
inserted
is at
ads
an
into his
all-time
videos.
high. We learned
Yeah.
that Cody has not been cited since
See, just
June,
then, there's no
but
ad.
there's
It's just straight away
CCTV
to...
footage of
Okay,
the
you can see the
event.
Tribal Chief.
Everyone is
Yes.
wondering just what he accepts the role of tribal chief of the entire WWE now. I'll once again put this company on my back and carry them. But this time, it isn't reluctant. This time, I want to carry this. I'm not going to let some amateur mud show promotion come in here and try and take food off my plate.
But I think Seth
Reigns
Rollins,
soaks in the
because
booze
he's the one on
with a
Twitter who was
very
always
short,
defending
sharp
WWE's the big
message.
leagues.
He
That's
says,
true.
AEW,
Yeah.
He should be crushing it.
acknowledge me.
What's this?
He is back. Kenny Omega
Oh,
has returned, and now
great.
the face of the WWE.
I just don't think that many people would care in WWE.
Yeah, I agree. Because WWE
On Rampage
fans, they
later in
don't
the
give a
week,
shit who
Britt
Kenny
Baker
Omega
in
is.
action against Tony Storm when up on the Tron,
No.
we see footage of
We
Charlotte
don't.
Flair and Becky Lynch storming in from backstage in the parking lot.
Ugh.
Baker and Storm immediately stop wrestling their match and they start gearing up for the inevitable fight.
I care so little, Murphs. I'm sorry.
This
Just make me realise how much I don't like AEW.
We're going to get yet another. This was
Whoops.
probably the plan because they both get assaulted
Sneaky.
by a returning Sasha Banks.
Oh.
Fuck yeah.
The four
Watch
horsewomen
out.
have invaded Rampage and they lay out Storm and Baker with ease.
Yeah,
Then,
as they
from the
should.
back, we see Jamie Hayter and Jade
Who?
Cargill run down
Who's
the
that?
ramp to try and
I
get some
don't care.
revenge.
No.
They go at Charlotte,
No.
but they too get dispatched.
Who are these
Yeah.
jobbers?
We then see
Yeah,
an image no
that's
one
correct.
thought we would ever see. All four
Who is this
horsemen
enhancement talent?
in an AEW ring.
Cute. Cute. But
For the
again,
next
too
few
much
weeks
star
leading the
power.
Survivor Series, all the stars of both brands are in. It'll be Team AEW, Moxley, Danielson, Omega, and Wardlow versus Team WWE, Rollins, Owens, Reigns, and Breakker. On the women's side, it'll be Team AEW consisting
Yeah,
of
Breakker just
Cargill,
stands out
Baker,
like a sore
Storm, and
thumb.
Hayter versus Team
Yeah, but also,
WWE,
I don't think-
Banks, Flair, Lynch, and Bayley.
I don't think half the AEW team being WWE guys is good. If you want to do it properly, it should be MJF and Darby or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Murphs.
Yeah, Murphs, you fucking shit.
You're a shit mark.
I dig the black canvas.
Black canvas,
We are
the
down to
very
two.
cinematic.
Banks and
Score.
Baker, two absolute
done
pillars
well
of
with
their
this.
companies. Did as well. Then here
Only
comes
just kind
Baker.
of
She shouldn't
realised
be at
that these are all
ringside. She's
creator
eliminated,
wrestlers,
but she
so
hands
it's
Britt
pretty
Baker a
good.
chair. But Banks is
It's
wise
amazing
to it.
how-
She avoids the shot,
Like, how
disarms
quickly they
Baker,
can be
and
put
then
together
nails
and
a
how
knee to
detailed
her
they are.
Right onto the
Yeah,
chair.
look at Britt
She
Baker
locks
and
in the Banks
Moxley
statement,
and
and
really
Baker
good.
taps out. WWE have drawn first blood, and it
Yeah, you
couldn't
bloody
be a
hope
better
so
start.
too, right? Alright. Impressed with the editing. This is good. This is fun.
Yeah.
Omega is getting into position to nail the one-winged angel.
No, you
but
don't.
before he can, we see Cody Rhodes walking down the ramp. It's
Ah,
the first time we've seen him since he was
Fuck
laying
Cody.
out backstage weeks ago. He's face to face with Omega. Reigns is down. Omega
I
is
wanna
prepared
do-
and ready to fight.
maybe a video
Rhodes
version of
then
like I
turns
want
around,
to get every
picks up Reigns,
time we've said fuck Cody Rhodes in a
seemingly
clip
helping
and
him
just
to his feet.
play it maybe while we listen.
Yep.
and-
But instead,
I'm on
But I'll
board
have
with
to,
this
like,
idea.
swings around
I have to like
and
listen through every
nails him
episode
with
at
a
6 times speed.
crossroads.
Doesn't let me to find them all.
What
There's
on
a lot.
Yeah.
earth?
Do you want to put yourself through
Rhodes
that?
has
Is the question.
downed Reigns.
Yeah.
Omega can't believe it himself. He picks up Roman Reigns. He delivers the
Don't like
one-winged
this.
angel and
Don't
picks
like
up
this,
the win
Murphs.
for Team AEW. Cody
No.
walks
Ah,
back
beats
through
beats the tribal chief
He's
clean.
confronted by Vince
Can't have
McMahon.
that.
What happens here?
Vince says, "What the hell was that?"
I don't know if that's clean.
Cody just looks at
What
him
the hell was that for?
for everything.
Why doesn't he get me to do the voices?
The next night on Raw, Vince McMahon cold opens the show. He says that Cody Rhodes made a huge mistake
You know
last
why.
night.
Cody Rhodes made a huge goddamn mistake last night. He should have matched with my brother championship to be done with me. Man, just the authenticity that it would bring to the...
He made a dire choice, and he's going to pay for it. I'm going to unleash hell on him. The line is in the sand now, and I never lose. And that's
So much
why,
passion.
since you've been so accommodating over there, Tony, I'll be accommodating here. I'm officially inviting all of you to the Royal Rumble.
No.
15 spots in the match itself. You fill it with whoever you want, and I'll do the same with my 15. Whoever is the last man standing wins. It's then.
As if it
we
wouldn't be
see
like a
the
40
emergence
man,
of
though.
Cody Rhodes.
I know.
And Vince.
I was thinking
He's
100, but
furious
anyway.
with just the sight of him.
100.
Cody says,
It's
Vince,
just 100.
I know you're mad. Look, at painting my face up like an idiot. I came back to plant my flag in the ground.
Pretty sure
and
you
that
painted your own
flag
face,
says
mate. Like
AEW.
Vince didn't hold you down and
No
paint
one
you.
assaulted me.
Respect.
I set it up. This is my house. This is where I belong. But one thing you aren't.
This
Vince,
is my house. This is where I belong.
your idea of a joint Royal Rumble is genius. But let's put a little bit more sauce on it.
Let's put some sauce on it.
The winning company gets to pick and choose their matches for, say, I don't know, the biggest pay-per-view.
Like, I'm getting into Murph's storytelling, but if this actually happened, you wouldn't be able to take this promo seriously.
No.
You can't take anything Cody Rhodes says seriously. Also, he hasn't mentioned anything about minorities being held down, so this is not an authentic.
In wrestling. WrestleMania.
But this is fantasy
How about
booking.
put
You
your
understand.
money where your mouth is, Vince. How about you make WrestleMania
it's grounded in reality.
AEW versus WWE. Vince
Better not be
barely
grounded
thinks
in
about
wresling
it. He yells,
reality.
"You're on. I'm gonna put
fuck
AEW in the
wrestling
ground, just like I put WCW in the
I want to see
ground.
wrestling reality
Selfish
edit a
little
Murphs
prick.
video.
I told you I'm gonna put you through hell.
13
Hell
seconds long.
is at your doorstep right now."
Is he wearing a cowboy hat? Oh, where's the cowboy hat? Brock returned the other day. It's great.
Fuck yeah.
Because someone's out, I think. Randy can't come back yet, so they brought
Vince
Brock in.
wasn't
Brock-
lying. Hell arrived at the doorstep of
Brock,
Rhodes.
Brock probably got the
Lesnar
phone
is
call
back.
and gone,
Lesnar is
have to
standing
cancel my
over
hunt.
Rhodes.
God damn it.
Perhaps
It's just
he's
like
reconsidering
mid slitting the
his
throat of a
decision now.
deer.
Hang on, I gotta take
Chris
this.
Jericho,
Andrade
he was the
Cien
first ever undisputed champion. He beat The Rock and Stone Cold. Vince is in the ring and he says, but before Jericho can even say a word, the lights go out.
The lights go
When the
out.
lights come on, Jericho is
Ooh.
confronted by Balor and Priest of Judgment. But it's then the lights go out again.
Oh.
Jericho is now flanked by the House of Black and the crowd.
More like the
erupts.
House of... Not very
House of
good.
shit.
Like,
Jericho
House of...
quickly
Who are
gets
these
out of the
guys?
ring and leaves the House of Black face to face.
Again,
with
two
Judgment.
WWE guys.
Ripley isn't alone.
But you know what? It might make sense. Like, Vince might greenlight it if they were guys that he helped create, you know? If he built these superstars.
But
maybe he'd
if
be
they leave their dead to him and he's wiped
When the
them from
lights
his
come
memory
back on,
by now.
the
No,
House
'cause
of Black
then
is gone. But the rubble
he
of the battle
buys
is
them
left
back
in the form
when they're
of
being
Down's
popular.
Judgment Day members.
Oh, not
But one man
rare.
is still remaining from AEW, and that's Jericho. He's standing at the top of the stage, and he says,
premier
"Is that what you
sports
call rolling
entertainer.
out the red carpet, Vince? You think I'm a fool?
The Wizard,
Huh?
as he
Is it-
now calls himself.
Oh, no. Uh-oh.
Cena is here, and he's looking right at Jericho.
This feels a bit convoluted. I don't know.
Murphs, don't know about your
Yeah,
content
Murphs,
there.
You're right. You see, just more WWE guys.
It's great.
No!
Cena and Jericho are left in the Royal
No.
Rumble, but we are still waiting on number 29 and 30. Only 4 men can win
Okay.
it from here.
Oh, this is kind of exciting. Where was the countdown?
JF gets in the ring, and he is watching Cena and Jericho
Okay,
do
okay,
battle.
all right,
Because
all
why
right.
would he get involved?
CM Punk is also AEW though. Oh, but he's the guy you'd never expect to return to
Punk
the
is
WWE ring,
back
I
in
guess.
WWE,
Yep.
But
Okay.
he isn't here for WWE. Oh no, he's here to try and take them down.
He's here
As
to tell
Punk is on
everyone
his
that
way to the
beer is
ring, though,
bad for you.
Cena manages to eliminate Jericho. It's MJF and Cena who are waiting. Two absolute classic rivals of Punk. What a full circle moment. Punk picks him up, delivers a GTS,
Wouldn't
tosses Cena over the top rope, and
Wouldn't happen.
AEW have won the Royal Rumble. There's no need to even continue. So we think. MJF has thrown Punk over the top rope. MJF
It's a
says
surprise
Punk is
tie-up.
now standing at ringside. I told you I wanted out Tony Khan. I told you to f***ing fire me, you mark. Well, if you won't fire me, I'm gonna f***ing quit. I signed with
Three.
WWE, you
Three, yep.
piece of shit. CM Punk slides back in the ring to try and get MJF, but he gets dropped by the Diamond Ring. Punk is out. MJF
Interesting
leaves the
development.
ring, and Vince McMahon is standing waiting at the top of the ramp.
Vince with the drip.
Yellow
Joins
suit.
him.
The
They
mustard
stand
man.
side by side.
I'm the fucking mustard man now.
Always win.
What?
4.
4.
Now we're on the road to arguably the biggest WrestleMania of all time. Cody showed MJF.
Look at those
jumped
come hither
off the
eyes.
sinking
Oh
ship.
my god.
It's then that we finally
I wanna
see
get paid
two
$3
men that we
million
haven't
right
seen
now.
at all. The Young Bucks
Ugh.
in front of Vince. Punk, and he takes it to MJF, and they fight all the way off the stage in a wild brawl. He's standing behind his boss as well, and Reigns didn't come alone. The Bloodline
No, he
join
did
him,
not.
and the Usos start
Some
brawling
real
with the
fucking
Young Bucks
wrestlers.
all the way off the stage as well.
Yeah.
Reigns is still standing defiant
Fucking
behind
hell,
Vince,
Usos Young
but he's
Bucks would be
quickly
an
greeted
insane
by
match.
a very
But it'd
just
fine
be-
Kenny Omega.
Yeah,
It's
it'd
absolute
be like
chaos, and the
47
two
super
faces
kicks.
of WWE and AEW are brawling again. This is
25
completely out of
DUIs.
hand. This is the most combustible road to WrestleMania we've perhaps ever seen.
Don't care about this part. I'm getting another ad. Every time it goes black, I get an ad.
I haven't.
Murphs.
I don't know why I'm
Murphs.
not getting ads.
However much you're getting paid, it's too much. It is a half-hour episode, to be fair, and it is free. But I mean, we know the manager, so
Yes.
It's the final Raw before WrestleMania, and unbelievably, Tony Khan has organized with TBS to air against Raw.
wow,
It's one final shot
That's nuts.
at WWE. And to say that chaos ensued is an
It's
understatement.
random Christian and Edge.
Oh.
Every
Okay.
single major rivalry explodes across both shows. The chaos has gotten absolutely out of control, and there is zero order. Cody is going toe-to-toe with Brock Lesnar in the ring, and Cody is in trouble, as you would expect. It's then we see one of the most shocking arrivals so far.
It's Sting!
It's Sting!
Sting is the only man left
When's
standing
that
in the
gun?
ring.
I knew it. Well done, Murphs. Well done.
Again with the music. Very nice score. Best part of the video.
The WrestleMania card has taken shape and the event
Cool.
is here. On night 1, we see an 8-women rematch between Baker, Cargill, Hayter and Storm versus the 4 horsewomen.
Piss off.
With Tony Storm
Piss off.
getting redemption by
No.
Charlotte Flair again.
Never.
We also see a major dream match between the Young Bucks and the Usos, with the Usos somehow
That would be cool, though.
eking out a close
I'll give
one.
him that.
We get a mat classic between Danielson
That's
and Owens,
been
where
done. Who
Danielson
gives a
is
shit?
able to choke Owens
Imagine fucking
unconscious with a triangle
Trying to
in one of the
logistically
best
put
matches
together
of the night.
AEW,
The next
WWE
one was
matches.
all
Vince would
about
want 3
respect.
minutes
It was
a
an
match.
emotional match
Tony would
between Edge
want a
and
minimum
Christian,
37
which
minute
ended
3
with
match.
hours per match.
digging
Yeah.
down deep and finding
Well,
a
that's
spear
WrestleMania,
off
though.
an unpretty reversal. Both men showing nothing but love.
4-day
after the
event?
match
5-day event?
with a great show of
It's
respect.
the whole month.
Hangman Adam Page versus AJ Styles in a battle of future versus the present. Hangman was able to pick up one of the biggest wins of his career
Nope.
after
Wrong
a
again.
classic contest. The penultimate
No,
match pits
don't
Cody
do it,
Rhodes
Murphs.
versus Brock Lesnar, and it is an absolute war.
He wouldn't do
that
it.
is dominated largely
dare.
by Lesnar. Rhodes shows that true grit that
No.
he's well
He's going
known
to pull the
for,
trigger.
No.
but it's not enough. After 2 consecutive F5s, Cody is down for the 1, 2.
Okay.
Correct.
Good.
Thank you.
Undertaker versus Sting is the main event of night 1, but he reversed it into a tombstone of his own. Night 1 goes off the air with the classic pose.
Nice.
But Black pops up and boom! Black Mass wipes out Balor and Black gets the pin. We then travel all the way back to where it started.
During Judgment
It's
Day, which is what's
Wardlow
gonna happen
versus
anywhere, I
Braun
guess.
Breaker. They have a crazy intense
sexy
match
camera
that
angle
sees
there.
Wardlow
Woo.
pick up the win after a brutal symphony
Hello,
of power
Daddy.
bombs. Then it's time for a good old-fashioned house fight.
Don't do
It's
it.
Miro
Don't fucking
taking
do it,
on
Mavs.
Bobby Lashley.
Don't you even
It ends
think
with
about
Lashley
it.
actually being
Ah.
able to break the game over.
The Almighty.
But Miro couldn't do the same to the Hurt Lock.
Yeah.
Lashley holds it in so long.
You knew I'd
Miro
never forgive him.
passes out from the pain.
You knew I'd
Lashley
never forgive him.
gets the. They were just too
Nah.
good on the night.
They
But
won't.
perhaps if they would have run it back, it would be a different story.
Murphs is lying to
Bianca
us.
Belair versus Thunder Rosa is next. This is a battle of 2 champions. And
Belair
right
would
in the
shit
final
over Thunder
stages,
Rosa.
Rosa
Absolutely.
takes a risk from the top, gets caught, and nailed with a KOD and pinned.
No challenge.
He lands a paradigm shift on a pile of weapons on the outside. Rolls Rollins into the ring.
What did the
Gets
ladder do
the
there?
pin. The bit of personal rivalry and perhaps the most unlikely AEW versus WWE match is on. MJF, who is astounding referee, is down. MJF goes under the ring.
Referee is
He's
having a
looking
stroke.
For the ring, the Dynamite Dog for the win.
Nah. I mean, I don't really care about
It's
that
the
one.
main event.
What is this
The
outfit?
dream match of a
What, is he
lifetime.
wearing a
The match everyone in wrestling
Ricky the
has
Dragon
wanted to
Steamboat
see.
outfit?
Who is the best, Omega or Reigns? 2 of the best performers over the last 2 years without competition. Omega and Reigns engage in a modern
That's
day
wrong.
classic. Both men searching for supremacy.
That is
and it all
factually
comes
incorrect,
down to
Murphs.
this. Omega has Reigns in position for yet again.
Statman is
the
here.
one-winged angel. But Reigns avoids.
I
He
verify,
jumps off the
incorrect.
shoulders. He knows he needs to put Omega away properly. Lines him up.
Just suffocate him
Nails
with
with
the
a second
tribal cock. What are we calling his dick?
Reigns has
tribal-
done it. He's
That's
won
not
the
what we
dream
called
match
it.
of a
Shall we-
century.
Tribal
for
hoss?
only
I don't know.
just.
Tribal.
But it was never about the numbers. Their
No.
companies. The
No.
2 best wrestlers
Kick
in
him
the
in the
world.
dick. Kick him in the dick. Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, very well put together, Murphs.
But all incorrect. Like
All pretty much all incorrect. Anything that implied at all that AEW was legitimate competition for WWE, or that anyone from that company could beat a real superstar, was factually correct. So, just so you know,
yeah.
you're
We
wrong
fact checked that
about-
whole video.
about-
You were
Yeah.
you were so not in the direction of correct. It was yeah.
If that was posted on Facebook, there would be a disclaimer over the whole video.
Should be posted on Telegram. That's how factually inaccurate it is.
How do I see the comments? Let's see what people think. I can't see the comment. Oh, here we go.
Here's a comment from the Iron Sheik. What?
Yeah. Fuck the AEW.
Murphs, why are you posting correct content, Bubba?
That would be kind of cool if this happened in real life. Yeah, sure. Okay, bud.
This is the reason why I love wrestling. This makes me want to be a wrestling fan.
Damn, what an episode. Perfect example of fantasy booking with realistic storylines. Mm-hmm.
Realistic storylines. Yep.
Well, you know, like, they didn't bring back The Rock and Stone Cold.
Yeah, that's true.
But the fact is, there is no one in AEW who could eclipse their superstardom. Or even get close to it. Like, even Chris Jericho now looks like less of a star than he did.
I agree.
That might be mostly because he just wears black. It's boring. Wear a bit of colour, Chris. It's being afraid of colour. You've got your abs back. You're looking good.
He does.
Just put on
Show
some
'em off.
sparkly tights. Show 'em off. Yeah, there was no Darby Allin at all. There's a complaint there.
Yeah, that's true.
In terms of AEW dudes.
Yep. Yep.
I would have liked to see Jungle Boy be murdered by somebody. Jungle Boy Jack Perry. Because you could have brought Chyna back to life, had her beat Nyla Rose.
No brainer, Murphs. Like,
Yeah. Sammy Guevara taking the piss out of Eddie Guerrero, and then Eddie Guerrero comes back to life. So many.
No Sammy. Yes.
So many reincarnations. There was no Dom Mysterio anywhere. I get why people are appreciating what you do, Murphs. It's good. You're doing well. As I said, I appreciate the score. But man, if we just have some brainstorms with us, and we could take your shit to the next level.
He just needs to get us on board. Well, mainly you. Like, I'm fine. Like, it's just.
You just got to back up all my correct opinions about.
Yes, that's right. Absolutely.
And I need to voice everyone. I think our cams are starting to lag a bit, but hopefully this has been a good little experiment. Hopefully people enjoy it. Everyone have a lovely day, and we'll be back hopefully in about a week with a podcast episode. Go and subscribe to things. We're on things. Okay.
Love you.
Love you. This chump with his belt. Wanker.
Yes. It's never coming to you. Never.
Bye.